New ideology, the new idea of how to run here in this era. You know, when you come in late, you're not supposed to interrupt class. Just saying. Nor anybody else interrupt class as you're fascism. So what communism says you should have equality in all avenues. Fascism is all about inequality. Fascism says that inequality is actually not a bad thing. Actually, the real world is all about inequality. Inequality should not only remain, it should be reinforced. Like the wealthy should be in charge of the government, and the poor should be working for. And the hold on, let me expand. And those who are of a superior race should be in charge of government.
Oh, so I'm not a fascist.
Oh my God. You're a fascist, Adrian?
I just almost got slapped. Oh my God.
Nah.
Expand on what fascism looks like here in the United States here. And then
What
finally,
a fascist.
finally,
I'm gonna be your fascist.
at the end of World War I, the
What?
veterans of the war come back, and because of how well the 1920s economically is doing, the government says, hey, you soldiers who served in World War I, we're going to give you guys a bonus. In 20 years' time, we're going to give you guys a bonus for having served our country, because it's the least we can do. And then the economy collapses, and many veterans say, all right, we're going to cash in our bonus deal. Can you get that money? We're going to see how that goes.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
touch
anybody
you.
more time writing those? All right, today we're probably only going to get through Huey Long. So let's start with an introduction. All help.
I need a hug from John. Have you seen that video? Like I'm hooking up to the
If you were living in Louisiana, you knew you were living in history, finding itself before your eyes. You knew that you were not seeing a half-drunk hick buffoon performing an old routine, but witnessing a drama, which was a version of the world drama, and the drama of history, too. The old drama of power,
how and why to kill this man, this politician.
I'm aware.
Now, let's start to see what his actual beliefs are. We see that he even is very power hungry. He's going to keep going for more and more power, eventually possibly even going for the presidency. Now, with the Great Depression starting, he's going to offer his own view of how to solve this economic problem. Let's see what his argument is. What is the allegory, the scene that he paints that he starts his speech with? What's the setup?
4% of America owns 85% of its wealth.
Yeah, let's back it up even more. Something that we
Oh, my knees.
a common event that happens around the world. There we go, barbecue. We started with a barbecue. How many people have gone to a barbecue?
Freaks me out.
Oh, I got it.
gonna say, the Louisiana and better
Hey
at.
guys, my life's your
As much as those Northerners love a good barbecue, Southerners, they really, really love the barbecue, right? Yeah. Especially for back then, it's not only just, it's not just a food event, right? It's a social event, right?
Yeah, basically.
So he's setting up this scene of this big social event, all these, this idea of Louisianans all together,
Someone said, whoa, cool.
and at this supposed barbecue, one person takes 90% of the food. When you're at a barbecue, do you ever run out of food? You shouldn't, right? Like, theoretically, everybody's gonna be taking leftovers back with them, right? So if one person takes 90% of the food, what would you say to that person?
Drop the snacks.
No, you say, yeah, like, what are you doing, man? Like, you don't need that. Like, you can barely, like, take one plateful, that's all you need, right? Huey Long is setting up this scene that we've all experienced. Something that we've all experienced.
Someone said great
To help
sketches.
illustrate his next point, which is, I think it was Colin who said it. Colin, what was his point about the wealth in America?
4% own 85% of the wealth.
Boom, 4% own 91% of the wealth, I think is what it is. 95? I think it was 91, either way.
30.
In any case, the vast majority of the wealth in America is owned by a very, very privileged few. What is the solution then?
To steal it back. Like Red Riding
Bring
Hood.
it, tell them to come it back, bring that wealth back. You don't need that extra wealth. Even said, you can have the mansion, you can have the yacht, you can do whatever you want to in your life, but as soon as there's way too much wealth, we need to bring it back to the American people, to the course of the people. And what did he promise these ordinary Americans?
They'd all have homes and automobiles.
Boom! The luxuries of life in our modern sensibilities. Every person a smartphone, every person a car, every person a good income. Now, let's see some numbers about wealth inequality that I have here, and I'm going to switch out this one for. Oh, it wants me to unsplit. Tab. I did not know I could do this until today. Look at that. All right. I have two different websites here. On the left, we have the numbers for the Great Depression era. In 1928, 1 year before the Great Depression, the top 1% of families had 24% of income. And the bottom 90% had 50% of the wealth. And I even hate how large that number is. The bottom 50% had way less than that. 1% of the top Americans had 24% of the wealth. The bottom 90% had just over half of that. In the United States today, the bottom 50% have 2.5% of the wealth in America. And if we go up to including the 90% like they do there, 32% of the wealth in the United States is held by 90% of the population. Hey, 30 seconds, talk to your seat partner. Do you feel like this is fair? Talk to your seat partner, 30 seconds. Go.
Absolutely not. No.
What do they mean when they say like they have 95% of the wealth?
They have 95% of the wealth. They have the most money out of all the America, and nobody else has it.
Yeah, bro.
Why should they be allowed 95% of the wealth if nobody else can make fucking money?
Because they made a good.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, if you think about it,
It doesn't matter how hard they worked for it. If other people can't survive, then these very few people can't run a whole country on their own.
yeah.
We need everybody to be working together and everybody to be making the same amount.
Well, That would be fair.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you like moving down to that meat section, don't you?
Yeah, because there is equality on one hand, but then there's also fairness on the other.
Yeah.
Equality isn't always
Equality is like
you all get the same amount, but let's
yeah,
say,
like if a woman hits me, I get to hit a woman. But fairness is if like a woman hits me, I don't get to hit the woman.
no,
Just to sum it up.
not exactly. That's like more like there's two people working on a yard that are doing yard work. One guy, he's doing nothing. The other guy's doing everything.
And 0. Now, remember, when we were doing the stock market game, we kept doing valuations, right? What you were valued at. Even though you may have had no cash on hand, your value was high, right? And you can trade in that if you needed liquid cash. Or, more generally, we're talking over here about, a lot of rich people have a lot of debt, which is weird. But this is why they do that. If you have losses in income, you do not need to pay taxes on your income. How come I don't pay taxes? We're all part of the bottom 50%, so yeah, I think I pay. That's us right now. They're telling us that's us right now. So, if you have a negative income, then you have a lot of, or because of a lot of debt you have to pay off, you don't have any taxable income. Rich individuals, we always talk about how much they're worth, not how much money they have, because they have a lot of worth in their stocks, in their investments, their yachts, and their property. And then they go to the bank and say, hey, I need some liquid cash. I have all these assets. Let me borrow some money. Let me borrow some money, and as collateral, I have all these assets. It's not even that. It's like I have these stocks that are worth this much, and I borrow money, and in collateral, it's not even given. It's like here's if I fail to pay it back, you have these stocks. And then they don't have any income. Instead of a lot of bills.
Okay, we're gonna leave
It's like if I had
fairly
20
soon.
million Sinclair
in a few
oil
minutes as
stocks
well.
in the game, and I said, all right, Asha, give me $100, and if I fail to give you this $100 back,
16 minutes.
you can have 7
We'll
of
get
these
outta here.
Sinclair oil stocks.
I usually like to leave at 20. So.
I get liquid cash that way. That's how that works. Fun stuff.
Okay, I'll just leave with you then.
Become a tax accountant if you really want to get into the weeds again. All right. Let's back up to Huey Long. So Huey Long, his underlying message is that there's too much wealth held by too few. He's not a communist. In fact, what does he say about those companies? Did he say we're going to take apart those companies? No, he says they can still exist, but some of their wealth needs to be taken away. Yeah, we need to spread the wealth. So,
Spread the love.
correct. So that's Huey
You
Long's
gotta
message.
spread the love.
Let's see how Huey Long figures out how to put his plan into action.
Earl spent most of his life in the shadow of his big brother, Huey P. Long, and it was a mighty big shadow.
I know there's no audio. I do it on purpose.
Textbooks at the schoolhouse in a public school. You, as students, will no longer, if you were in Louisiana, you no longer pay for them. You used to have to pay for your textbooks. Yeah. So $85. You guys each owe me $85 for each of those textbooks that you guys have not even touched that much this year yet.
Are we gonna ever take this year?
Maybe. They're not very good.
It's going good.
They're from like 2012.
Oh, we got 2 minutes, I believe.
You
17,
guys,
18, 19, 20. Oh, 3
in
minutes.
any case, the textbooks are just not very good. There's over here.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
I can't stop coughing. I'm not even sick.
And
It's
if we
just
have
itchy throat.
textbooks for all school children, who does that? It's society. The children, the children from our families. There we go. The other thing, infrastructure bills, roads, bridges.
What
The water's choking.
No.
You calm down.
I'm sorry.
How does that help? We can move around the country better, safer, quicker. For farmers,
Alright, we got 2 minutes. Or a minute. I don't know. 2 minutes. A minute. We have time.
federal, but state.
I'm not tickled.
It was very much a case by case basis. But yeah.
It's okay, bud.
You be taking.
I witnessed nothing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, Huey is taking very real action to help the poorest of Louisiana. How is he doing it?
Money?
What was that?
Taxing the rich.
He has a wealth cap. What was that? There we go. Okay, so not only does he reduce state employees' pay, where does some of their money have to go?
Textbook.
That's textbook. Not the roads. His supporters. The Huey Long supporters. Putting this in this context, that would be like if on my paycheck, a percentage of it came out to say, was taken out of my paycheck to support Tim Walz and his supporters. Does that sound politically fair? No. What else?
All right, let's go.
We
It's
had
20.
this, we had the scene of one of Huey Long's.
He said he usually loses this time.
We had one of Huey Long's opponents.
Go ahead.
Give him what?
Money. Love. I don't know.
That's why you don't answer. You guys know.
10 minutes before.
I don't think you got to vote on this.
Where are they going?
Yeah,
Bacon burger. Oh, you go talk to what
Well, I had something to do as well. I gotta go check in with Riggett.
Well, you can go. Adrian, I don't know why you're saying that. Adrian, that's Adrian.
Aiden. Because he's got a teacher to talk to as well. Damn. No, I don't have a cough. It's just fucking my throat's itchy. I gotta get some water. me your water. Oh shit. Pull up my pants here. Damn. Damn, we got 15 likes? Hell yeah. 30 minutes? That's not bad.
No, bro, the video you're fucking. What does that even mean?
No, because like, you guys are now, like, you guys are down here.
No, we're not. You just what? You probably took something. You probably took something.
Yeah, it's steroids sometimes.
Damn, what the fuck? Totinos, hot pizza, Totinos.
Yes, of course.
I got a 15. You got a 31. On the quick study that they're not fucking math test. Yeah. That math test is like.
Yoink.
You got a 13.
What's it on?
I really couldn't tell you.
It was on stuff.
What did you have to do?
Is there a way I can turn up the brightness? There we go. Dangerous looking eyes. My bad. Damn! What the fuck? Oh, it's fucking windy right here. I know who I'm gonna go bother. Hey! Gotta pull up my pants here. Why don't you take your hat off, Daquan? It's your nasty ass hair.
What are you going? You saying that you're with your tiny ass boy? Look, this is my next one. So if Anthony wishes to do anything to me, I'll go. Bing. Yup.
Yeah, but you
He
know
gonna,
how
he,
easy
he
that
gonna be
is to
like
defend
this, and he gonna recover. He like some.
Watch.
Yo, sorry, please, Anthony. I got a wife. I got a wife and the children who love me.
Let me use a demonstration of him. You remember how you reacted when I started breathing, using my breathing?
No.
Watch how he reacts. There is no reaction. See the difference?
Yeah.
That should tell you the skill level you're on, I'm on, and he's on. Now, of course, I am 10 times faster than him, and also 10 times weaker.
You're not faster than me. You're not.
Don't matter how fast your
You're
punches.
faster than me, but you're not showing me that.
No, but I'm faster.
It don't matter how fast you are. It matters how hard you can hit.
Because you do that. It's not about how fast.
It's not about how hard I can hit, as long as how
I'm
accurate I
finna
can
show you.
hit.
Put your hand
Hey,
up.
watch. This is a light.
Put your hand up. I'm finna
Right
throw
heel
fast
stop.
dive. I'm finna throw fast dives into it. You gotta try to dodge it, okay?
I already know what you're gonna do.
Okay. No, it's not that. You gotta dodge it. Like you gotta dodge. See how
I can't. What? You try.
Okay.
Try me. Take one. Take one. Try me.
See how I hit you? See how I hit you?
A drink.
Bye, y'all.
Look at this.